Hello and hi. We are going to continue to the part 2, which is we want to configure the web server. So, I'm going to configure the IP address, private network, IP static in the web server, and we want to install the HTTPD that so that we can create application to the firewall server, and then we export to access to the host PC. Okay, let's start. Before we start, we I use the brigade adapter for the network, so the easy for me to make this project successfully. Okay, so we open the web server. Before we open, I suggest we install all the possible that we need. For me, I will install them because sometimes there is no internet when we configure the IP address. After we configure the IP address and private network, because it hard for me to find the internet. We can create other network, but hard for us to add on the network. So we start, we install the HTTPD. Okay, I already installed. So we go to iConfig. Here we did not change yet, so we change to the our IP static. We must enter the file to change the IP static. This is how I entered the file. Okay, as you can see, we are already in the file mps03. So at boot proto, we change to the static, and then we put the IP static here. This is my IP static. You all can put whatever you want at IP address as your IP static. So it must network. Okay. So this is network. This is my private network, and gateway. I choose the gateway EMPS03 firewall because it easy for me when get access to the firewall. It will continue to the host. It will access to the host. Okay, for the last we change here with the yes. That's all. So after we configure, we must restart our network. Oh, typo. Okay. Okay. If you look at here, we already changed the IP static, netmask, and broadcast. Okay. After that, we want to start the HTTPD. and then we status activity to see it active or not. Okay, it already running and active. Okay, after active, we want to look to the for our APK app browser. So before that, we must add port at the firewall. Okay, so this is how I add port to the firewall. Evaluate here. Missing protocol. We want permanent zone public. Here. Okay. Success. We success here. Okay. Okay, we already enable the port. So we make permanent firewall zone public. We add port 18 to port the 18, and we use IP address WebServer to this port. So after that we reload. Before that, we come back to WebServer. We firewall config. We change to the permanent. We enable HTTP. Okay, so firewall CMD reload. Okay, let's see it change or not. Or maybe we can change the title here. This we change to congrats. Okay, system CTI we restart the HTTPD. Okay, so let's look change or not. Okay, so it successfully. So yeah, successful. We get access to the firewall server, and then we move to the host PC. So we are done with the APK. I install the HTTP and configure the web server. Okay, that's all for the part 2. Next we are going to part 3. Okay.